Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48's World, where we do reviews and recaps on reality shows and soap operas. Today, we're going to be doing the recap and review of The Bold and the Beautiful for April 20th, 2016, guys. Alrighty. This episode today will be featuring the Spencer family and the Avant family. That's pretty much where we were today, focusing on those particular families. And it was something else. Let me tell you, baby. It was something else. Whoo! Let's get right on into it. The first scene goes into Wyatt and Bill. Bill is over there trying to console Wyatt and excuse me, how to be, and just trying to be with him while Stephanie is over there and Liam's telling him that, hey, I'm married to your brother, you might well get over it, you left me. So what was a woman to do? I couldn't wait for you them 3 months. I waited 3 months. I sure did. But after that, hey, I needed some loving. I needed somebody to support me. Hey, I needed to do what I needed to do because I thought you were gone. Finito. Adios, amigos. Anyway, that's where we were. Then we went on to Nicole and Zende. Zende comes in the office calling himself trying to drop off some photograph proofs for, I'm guessing, what is his name? Rick, Mr. Rick, to approve and, put it out in the magazines or in advertisement for the company's revenue for their apparel. And he noticed, hey, Nicole, pregnant Nicole is sitting up there looking all pretty and like uncomfortable in some ways as well. And then he mosey on in there, and what was he thinking? I don't know if he was just trying to make idle conversation, or he just didn't know what to say to his past girlfriend. But anyway, she welcomes him in, say, come on in, what you got, what you want, what, whatever, what can I help you with? And then he's basically, just saying, okay, yeah, I see you. The group we used to hang out with, they're going to be hanging out tonight. Now, I want to take my shoe off myself and go upside his head and be like, what would me being bloated, being big as I am, have in common with my age group at this time, you nuthole? But anyway, okay, he knew he just didn't have nothing to say, and he just wanted to say something, which was the dumbest ass thing could have come out his mouth. But anyway, she knew he was searching for something, so she like, no, you can go have a good time with your new partner in crime, girlfriend, lover, whatever you want to call her these days. And he said, well, I didn't want to, be around, have them around our circle of friends, what he trying to say pretty much. She like, And I was all for it, Nicole. Put him in check. Poof, be gone, because you ain't got no time for him, and you shouldn't have no time for him when you drop that baby, okay? I'm telling you, because he ain't no good. He ain't no good. Anyway, she gone and tell him, yes, go and introduce her to our circle of friends. She'll have fun with you. That's what you wanted anyway. Is that not what you wanted? Okay. So she like kind of pretty much brush him on, give him that good advice, saying, hey, I'll make sure or Rick get those proofs. And, we move on off them. We go on to Vivian and Sasha. I don't know what Mama Viv is trying to do. I wish she see her little old behind downplay her role, because it ain't got nothing to do with her. It ain't got nothing. She need to be age appropriately discussing things that matter, because she finna get her feelings hurt in a few more minutes. Anyway, we stay in that same scene. Sasha done told her yesterday, look, woman, I'm saving you some heartache. If you don't get on out of here and mind your own business, okay, and I'm trying to be respectful to you, but evidently I'm going to have to go straight on you because you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not giving up my man. I'm going to fight for my man. And then I wouldn't have anything really to say bad about Sasha, about fighting with a man and all this kind of thing. But first, you got to make sure you got a man, okay? And then you got to make sure that man is claiming you on all fronts. All right? Man, he's not doing that, honey, but I'm sure you'll catch up with his speed in due time, because you need to get your little comeuppance from what you did. But anyway, they're going, Sasha's, her temper or her tone of voice evidently has gotten hyped. And it's really high pitched because Julius come walking in trying to figure out what the hell is she trying to be hollering at his wife for, like she done lost her damn mind. So anyway, he goes in to defend Vivian and try to control Sasha, because she was just finna let the cat out the bag that, hey, my dad, you call your husband, guess what, that's my dad, and that makes me your daughter-in-law, not your play niece and this, that, and the other. I'm not your daughter-in-law, but just what is it? Daughter-in-law? No, it's not daughter-in-law, but what that be? Stepdaughter. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm kind of under the weather still with this pollen, and that's why you hear me sniffing in just about all my videos to you all. But anyway, yeah, she like, honey, I am your stepdaughter. I've been your stepdaughter for a very long time. I wonder why my daddy didn't tell you that. Yes, let's talk about the woman he been creeping out on you and had an illegitimate baby out of wedlock. Now, do you want to bite on that piece of pound cake to go with your tea I'm finna serve you up with, baby? Okay. But anyway, Julius come to the rescue. He know what she's finna get ready to do, and he slammed her down. I'm like, wait a minute, Julius, I thought you wanted her to tell. A couple of weeks down the road, you be like, I don't care what you do, honey, expose me, do what you got to do. I ain't scared of you, alright? I brought you in this world, I take you out, but right now I ain't stand you right now, so do what you got to do, because you don't scare me, honey. I ain't no punk. Now you acting like a punk roll. Now you trying to simmer her down, trying to shut her up. What's that thing? You gonna do kidnap or kill her? What's going on? Julius, I thought you was a man, but you're looking like a punk to me, bro. You need to come on and confess. I mean, 19 years, Julius, almost 20. You need to come clean, brother. You need to come clean. Okay. We move on from that scene because we don't pretty much bait that one. It's done. Put a fork in it. We go to Nicole and Zende. Okay, we back there. She's telling Zende that he needs to be truthful with Sasha. He don't need to let this situation go on, having that girl think that you love her Zende, because you told me you didn't love her. Yes, I know what I told you, Nicole, and that was true. I don't know where she get that misinformation from, but I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna talk to her, because the only woman I love, baby, is you. But you know how I feel about this situation that you're in right now. Don't know if we can recover, but hey, we'll check it out. But she's like, man, go take care of your business. You go tell her that the only woman you love is me, because she's misunderstanding the whole entire situation. And I'm gonna check on that situation, brother. But you need to go and do what you handle your business. Handle your business. So we move from there. We go back to Vivian, Sasha, and Julius. Sasha's still coming up, ratchet and foul. She tried to dismiss both of them, y'all. Both of them now. She tried to dismiss Miss Vivian. But now she like, both of y'all can get the stepping, as in Martin would say. Get the stepping. STEPPING. Because what y'all talking about is fool's talk. I ain't got no time for it. I'm not going to let this man lead my life. He's solidified. He got money. He got prestige. He's educated. He's beautiful. Well, handsome, as y'all want to call men. But he's a beautiful spirit, this, that, and another. And I'm like, man, you ain't got nothing. You got a player on your hands, honey. But hey, you got your comeuppance. So hey, he keep telling you he love you. He keep telling Nicole he love her. He looking good. But I know Nicole gonna come out her phase, and she gonna get down to the nitty gritty, and she gonna like, you know what? You portray yourself to be this, that, and that, humble, know your surroundings, know good things, and this, that, and you're positive, but you ain't nothing but a punk. You ain't nothing but a straight up PUNK punk. But I'm waiting for her to just cast off on his behind. Yes, Lord, I'm waiting for her to cast the line, throw him back in, because he was just a little fish in the big pond. Okay, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay, we're gonna go on to Bill and Wyatt. Okay, Bill's still over at the house. He's trying to make Wyatt understand that surely Steffi is going to pay attention to her wedding vows. He's still telling Wyatt, Liam going through a lot. The man done lost his mind. He was held captive from a woman that's still on the run, probably with an accomplice. We know that accomplice is Deacon. We know it is. But hey, let's give Liam a little slack here. Stephanie over there already trying to break the news to him that somehow she done got in this Bermuda Triangle while you were gone. she fell in love with the other brother people. Can you stand it? Okay, so he trying to say, look, she in a quandrum right now. All right, she don't know what she doing. We don't really know what she doing, but we know the damage already been done. Okay. One brother won, the other one just wasn't, hey, but he might got something else going on. We don't know. We don't know, guys, but we know Wyatt is in the safe field right now, and Mr. Liam is in the trenches. Okay. We don't know what's going to happen at this point. Okay, we move on back to Liam and Stefan. Liam is asking Stefan, what was the man's name? What is the man's name that she's married to? He got to know. He didn't want to know it first, but he's saying that she's having some type of connection to this man. He need to know what kind of person he's going up against, because he ain't settling for that. That's his wife. Hell, it was here when he left, and he ain't died. He just had amnesia for a minute because somebody kidnapped his behind. But he asking her, he is demanding her, Steffi, what is his name? And she going around here crying and teary face, and I like, cut the crap, Steffi. Stop playing both fields. You can't have both brothers. It's just not possible. So she go on to tell him, hey, stop badgering. Stop badgering me. It's your brother, Wyatt. This is who I married, okay? Now back off of me. Back off of me, okay? And then Liam was like, what? Liam looked like he had just got the wind knocked out of him, like he just wanted to go, like he was falling from them concussions when he was with Quinn and when he was by himself. He thought he just wanted to fall out. I'm like, God damn, Liam. Every time somebody puts something to you that's of any importance, you just get so overwhelmed, just like a woman. Just fall all the way out. What's wrong? What's wrong with you, Liam? He's punking out, guys. He's really punking out. And he's really getting on my goddamn nerves with how he just handles shit. Okay, we're going to move on for that because that's really disgusting me right now. We're going to go back to Nicole, Vivian, Julius. Vivian's upset. She's back in Rick's office, and they going over the comings and goings of her interactions with Sasha. She don't know what's happened to the girl. She think the girl done did a 360-degree turn. Her head done flipped out of her head done flipped off her body, honey. That's what we're saying, ladies and gentlemen. Vivian don't understand. She has cared for this girl, had brought this girl in her home, treated her like it was her own daughter. But little do you know, Vivian, that is your stepdaughter, honey, because your wife, your husband, been creeping behind your back with another woman, honey. And he been keeping this secret from you for at least 19 years, okay? 18 or 19 years, maybe 20. Okay, so that's something you're going to have to take some Valium on, get some prescription medication, because you're going to fall out your damn self. Okay, but we just stay in that situation for a minute. Because Nicole is just sitting like, I can't believe she acting that way either. But right now, I ain't got time for that. I got this baby growing in my stomach. I'm just morally drained on what I should do, what I shouldn't do, what I should feel, what I should feel. And I'm sick of it. But I know, hey, I talked to Zende. Zende said he don't love her. He love me. He gonna go on and tell her. So maybe we can have some resolution in this situation. Maybe they'll break up soon. And then maybe Zende will get to his head. But honey, Nicole, you don't know, honey. You don't know. The boy is playing both fences. He's thinking again with the wrong head. The wrong head. He thinking with the sensitive, getting him feel good moment head. Not the one that's supposed to have a moral compass and supposed to think logical about situations and make great decisions. You know what I'm saying? For the betterment of everybody involved. But that's not the head he's thinking about. He's thinking about the one between his legs. He ain't no good, Nicole. You need to break him off. You need to break him off, break him down. Poof, be gone. Okay, we move on from there because it's a silly scene, very silly, because I don't know why Vivian's getting herself in the mix of something that has nothing to do with her. It only has something to do with young people, young adult people trying to make their way through life with making the best decisions that they possibly can with how they were brought up, their upbringing. I'm like, cut the cords, Vivian, cut the cords, because you got bigger fish to fry. You got bigger fish to fry, honey, and it might put you in your grave. But anyway, we move on now. We move on down the road. We're going to Zende and Sasha. Okay, now Zende, on the suggestion of his former girlfriend, the one he claimed to love, he's supposed to go talk to Sasha. He's supposed to say, okay, Sasha, why did you tell Nicole? And you knew it would hurt her feelings, but you just went on and took a dig. I know what you were doing. I peeping game here. But that was unfair what you did by telling her that I was in love with you. Well, that wasn't true. That wasn't true. And then she's gonna go play this role because she's like, wait a minute, what are we talking about? Hold up, rewind, press stop, press rewind. Let's see that again. What did you say? And then he said, well, he got tongue twisted. And she said, well, give me the sob story about no man has ever told me that they were wanting to make love to me. And then I want to stop her right there. Making love to you just to get in your panties is one thing. Saying I am in love with you is a totally different thing. And you can tell you're just one way. You're a gold digger. You're just trying to find love at the quickest pace as you can. But you don't really care. You don't really care. So that's why you're going to get some stumbling blocks coming your way, some obstacles you're going to have to overcome. And let's see what you're fully made of. Okay? Because you took a situation, you manipulated it once again. And instead of you demanding him to tell you, okay, so what am I to you? That would have been the question you should have asked Sasha. Instead of thinking your seductive ways and your cuteness is going to always be the one that makes him come back to you or keeps him with you. No, ma'am. All that shit get old. You got to have something in your head for us a brain. You got to have some futuristic type of challenges you want to have for yourself and be your own woman. Okay? You see what I'm saying? He come from money. Well, he was an orphan at first, but then he was, bred into money, brought in. That's the difference. What you trying to do, which is fit in. That's a whole different other scenario. We ain't even going with it because you ain't worth the time. Anyway, you manipulated him. He didn't tell you the truth. Both of you liars. So pretty much, I don't care if y'all both stay together. I think you do. You both deserve each other, really. You need to let Nicole go, but she gonna figure it out herself because she gonna have this baby. She gonna drop back to her nice old way. She gonna go back with them friends that you trying to call yourself wanting to go out with, but you were just making pleasantries, niceness. You didn't want to take her out because you would be too embarrassed. Then you sitting up here talking about that should have been your baby. Boo, you ain't never 19, 20 years old. What the hell are you thinking about trying to have a family right now in your time? You ain't even got your photography studio off the ground, taking photography as for a living. You still living off your family, okay? You ain't solidified yourself in the business where you have your own thing going under your own name. I don't understand you. Ah. Okay, we're going to move off that because then they pretty much making me mad and he playing both fences and he thinking with the wrong head. We going back to Bill and Wyatt. Bill is telling Wyatt he will not pull him away from his position at Spencer Publication. See, Bill just one track minded. It's just the dollar bill. They got the name. They named him correctly because, he could fool around in the romance department and teeter-totter with loving and producing a family and being, the family man. But when the push comes to shove, Bill is on thing about that dollar bill. Okay, so he knew that Wyatt was hurting. And he wasn't going to take, because he kind of possibly thinking that Liam might win Steffi back over. It's just a slight chance. It's that 50-50 chance it could go either way. So he's like, boy, son, beloved, you might not have your wife in the near future. But young man, I'm not going to pull the plug up from under you, the rug up from under you, put the plug out the socket. You're going to always have your main job that I gave you not more than, 4 months ago. You're going to have that job. You're going to be running my company because you're more like me. Excuse me, y'all. And that's how I think it's going to be. I know it looks bleak right now, but you can have any woman you want. I know you want Stephanie. I know you're mad at Stephanie, but it's kind of looking a little bleak right now. I don't know which way it can go because I'm not going to choose sides. Both of y'all are my sons. You're my older son. Well, Liam is my younger son, but y'all still a Spencer men. Spencer men don't crack under pressure, okay? And we damn sure don't crack when it comes to a woman because it's too many of them out there. But if we want the one woman, we know we're going to be vigilant about it and we will secure the person. But hey, even I had my little eyes on Steffi, but we ain't going to go there because that's kind of seemed too, it's too messy right now. And it doesn't have a good look. Okay, let's just keep her at, she's my daughter-in-law. Not that I probably had feelings for her at one time and wanted to have sex with her and all this good stuff. But hey, she's a nice looking woman. She got a head on her shoulder and she comes from money. She's bred real well. I understand why both of my sons like her. But guess what? It ain't going to be but one person. But you're going to always have your bread and butter when it comes to that nickel and dime and them dollar bills. They're going to always be under your you know, under as a cushion for you. So don't worry about business now. But if you want to throw yourself into some business, you can definitely go on over to the office and make stuff happen. Okay. But I'm here for you. I'm here for you. But anyway, cute scene. We move on to Liam and Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie said she was hurt, she was lonely, she was depressed, every emotional feeling she could just throw at them at the time because she wanted to deflect on why her behind could not wait. I mean, we're really talking about 2 to 3 months. Liam had been gone, kidnapped, whatever you want to call it. But he was enjoying himself as well. Okay. And he was thinking with the wrong head as well. But he thought he was that particular person. We could understand it. He had concussions. Quinn had manipulated him and lured him into this false sense of being and having this false life. So we understand his dynamics. However, nobody's understanding Steffi's dynamics of her rationale for what she did, because you have women and you have men will sit there if their true love soulmate has disappeared from their lives and there's not a body or any reasonable evidence that they're dead. They're going to hold out at least for a year. Okay, anybody can say, okay, if I ain't been found or brought back to fruition within a year's time, okay, I understand. It's time to move on. I have to fix that in myself. However, that wasn't the case. Stephanie only just took 2 or 3 months, said, forget it. I'm going to go and mess with his brother. He's there for me. He's still a Spencer, well-bred, because he has Bill Spencer's genes. We're going to forget about Quinn and all that. But even we thought Quinn had changed for the better. But we knew, well, some of us, such as myself, I knew she wouldn't change. I knew it was going to be another addition to her and her personality, and it was going to just mess up everything, just put a wrench in everything. But anyway, everybody had gave Quinn that second thought, except for Bill. He was on the same train I was on. But Steffi was trying to deflect on her particular actions. And I know we have people out there that want to give Steffi the benefit of the doubt because she has her fan base. And, I'm okay with Steffi too, except for when she tries to insert herself into relationships that she know is already being taken apart by other people. So, she did it with Hope. She did it with Ivy. And I'm just sick of her. I'm like, if you wanted this man, you should have not went out of town to Paris to call yourself, get in the way, this, that, up. And I know it's just writers writing in and that the characters have to play their part. But, sometimes I would love for the characters to give their feedback on how they want to see this character evolve. Over the time span of them getting older and the show getting older and moving with some common sense. Because even life, you have to have common sense sooner or later. All right, sooner or later. But in these stories, it just seems like they have the money to go in and international, coastal, into another state, and they just run from things instead of just, hey, getting everything solidified before taking on another adventure. Because if Liam would have just said, get out that goddamn bed, why are y'all in the bed together, this is what I'm feeling, why are you this, that, you get out your answers and then disappear if that must be the case. But he wanted to do his thing. Stephanie wanted to make her own assumptions, and it just got on my nerve because that's not real life. People that really love somebody, they're gonna go find their person. You know what I'm saying? Because they might be right around the corner. But they need to get that resolution and that closure so they can get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? If it's one of them things that it's not gonna be repairable. But anyway, we move on to a commercial. We go back. We go to Nicole and Julius and Vivian. Nicole is still saying, Zenda's is with Sasha now, breaking the news to her about he don't love her. He just had sex with her and she just misunderstood what he was saying when he was saying making love. But baby girl, he didn't go over there talking about nothing. He just asked her the question, why did she say that he was in love with her? That's all. And then the little dumb excuse she gave back to him was very manipulative, and he know the difference between what she was doing and what should have been said, even after she said what she said. But no, what did he do? Give her a kiss, give her a hug, tell her, okay, I forgive you. But no, it wasn't nothing to forgive. You're still playing two people, two good people. Because like I said, I don't know too much about Sasha, but what they gave us. But it seems like, she has a lot of emotional baggage because she was denied by her father and the family that she could have been raised with appropriately and given the right title. So I can understand her hostility and her anger. However, Nicole didn't do anything to her. And even though it was kind of that she was in a broke up situation, she knew how Nicole felt about it. And it wasn't Nicole that broke it off with him. He broke it off with her. So I'm like, you just, some things you just don't do. And that's 101 etiquette when it comes to dating. And then dating someone your spouse used to date, or your girlfriend or boyfriend used to date, or your friends. You know, like, you just don't do it, especially when they don't told you everything about that person and everything they went through with that person. It's just eerie to me. Okay, but we move on from there, because what she's thinking is not actually what's taking place or had taken place. We go on to Sasha and Zende. Okay, Sasha's all asking, Zende's asking Sasha, why did she say it again? Nicole's giving her little answer, or, saying that, Cole was very upset about, what you had responded back, that, it wasn't true. And then, she throw this little, like I say, manipulative tactic on his behind. And, that's why I get my Zende is just, he ain't my Zende no more, because he just acting crazy as hell. And he gonna get his compass as well. That's why I said I'm glad when she dropped that baby, she get back to her final self. And hopefully they'll bring another love interest in the picture, so she could go do what she got to do. Because right now, I'm just putting Zende and Sasha together, and they're gonna just cancel each other out with their bad behavior. But anyway, we move on to Bill and Wyatt. Wyatt is telling his dad Liam is going to hate him. And a lot of that is going to come from the hatred of what his mother did to him. But he is there, and he's going to have to take the brunt of the anger that Liam's going to feel, because Quinn's not there. And, everybody wants Quinn in jail. Quinn need to be in a mental institution, and get some medication going on. Because I don't think Quinn is a bad person. She plays her part to the T. So give her Academy Award. If you don't give it to her, I got one for her. I got an old trophy I can just solidify to her. But, she's a great villain to be played. She plays it well, looks well doing it. But, it is what it is. You have manipulative people there too. But, Quinn is on another whole level of extreme. She's very extremist when it comes to what she wants. And, we know she got some characteristic issues. We could say borderline schizophrenic for her. But she's just searching for love too. It's all about love, guys. But anyway, we move on to that. From that subject, we go to Liam and Steffi again. God dog it. Steffi doing all them crying tears. She's saying she's sorry. This, that, and that. She was hurt. She kept getting texts. I'm like, God damn, I'm tired of talking about them texts, okay? Because you knew Liam. You knew Liam did not have that personality and characteristic to be sending you texts and saying he don't want to be bothered. You knew Steffi. But you were horny, and you saw the other replacement that you could have just in case. I mean, God damn, the boy could have been dead. Or hanging on for dear life. And what you doing? You going on, moving on with your life. And it's like, what? 2 or 3 months we're talking about? Live you crazy if you thinking she's the perfect wife for you. If she can leave you like that, man, what if you really get on your sick bed? What you think she'll do to you, Liam? What do you think? I mean, have some common sense, brother. Have some common sense. If you're that replaceable that quick with those little things, I mean, she didn't call the police. She didn't try to put no advertisement out on you as a missing person. All thing she did was call through her family. She called Hope. She called Ivan. Okay. Neither one of them found you. Okay, yeah, you don't want to be bothering me. She canceled you out that quick. Do you really want somebody like that and to have your babies, Liam? Come on, she's so wishy-washy. I can't take it. We're going to move on from that situation because I was over the crying, the hollering, and the protesting. No. We go into a commercial. We go from commercial. We go to Zende and Sasha. Zende is finishing kissing Sasha. Thinking he got everything straightened out. That brother ain't got nothing straightened out. He didn't really tell her what he needed to tell her, what he had told Nicole he was going to tell her. Playing both sides. A punk, okay? Player time is all gone now. Player time is not for, this century. You need to make a choice. You need to be on one side. You're either with a person or you're not with a person. If you want to be a player, just tell everybody you playing all day, every day. You love everybody. You ain't got no specific person you want to be with, so you just loving everybody. And if everybody can get with that, then you can get with me. That's what you need to tell folks today. I mean, God, dog. I'm sick of him. We move on. We go back to Bill and Wyatt. Both of them are still in limbo. Both of them are sitting there looking at each other, trying to console one another. But they're still waiting for either Stephanie to call them or Liam to call them, or hell, Stephanie to come back and tell them something. But they too scared and they cowardly. They don't want to get in the mix of it. So they wait. Okay, we move on from them. We go to Stephanie and Liam. Who Liam is asking Steffi, would she have married Wyatt if he was there? Liam, that's a no-brainer. Okay, no, she wouldn't have married Wyatt. Y'all were supposed to be engaged. Y'all was working through some issues. You were going around fighting everybody, Steffi. They had to send Poe Ivy back to Australia because you were just whooping up on her, throwing her in electrical, what do you call it, circuits and all of that, trying to take the child's life because of your anger, Steffi. That's what you need to be in, Steffi, some anger control management. But anyway, he just grilling Steph and said, I just can't believe you did this to me. I felt you. But you ain't telling the side, Liam. You ain't telling your whole story either. Why you saying you were feeling, missing her, understand that, but you were still sexing Quinn. You were still sexing her, Liam. You still sexing her. Okay? And right now, for all we know, she gone somewhere, she blowing up pregnant, she gonna come back with your baby. But anyway. Tell the real story, Liam. That's all I'm saying. Stop trying to blame Stephanie. Let's tell some of your little mess, okay? I want to hear what you got to say about what you done did, all right? But anyway, he just told Stephanie, look, I'm not going to give up on you. And then had the nerve to go up and kiss her, y'all. I was like, and then Stephanie did not even like push her back. Like, well, wait a minute, what you trying to do? He wouldn't have got to the lips if I was already married, like she is. No, I'm like, what you doing now? What? I know my emotions are strong here, but I'm married. I love your brother. It's not, he's not a second choice for me or whatever. I really had feelings for him. We really connected while you were gone. Even though it was 2 or 3 months, I know love came overnight. And I jumped on that boat and I was just very happy. Very happy, very happy. So, but no, she took in the kiss and everything. They're gonna act all, shy about it, like she was just somebody that got kissed for the first time. I'm like, get away from me, Steph. I can't take it. But anyway, that is pretty much all what happened, guys. It had me going here and there. But as you can tell me, I was just going through my own little torture with this story today. But it was hot. It gave me everything I wanted as far as entertainment. Yes, it did. It gave me some chuckles and some laughs as well. But that was my take, my perspective on The Bold and the Beautiful for April 20th, Wednesday, 2016, guys. Enjoy it. I enjoy giving it to y'all. I hope y'all receive it and y'all take it in. Do your own perspectives. Hit me back in the comments and just tell me, hey, what you thought about my review, what I could do better, or hey, y'all want me to float the same way. Either way, love doing it for you all. Make some comments, share, subscribe to my channel, tell friends about me, send them on over. We can dialogue together. But y'all, thank you. Enjoy your day. The pollen count is kind of low today, but it's still getting on my nerve. I don't know why is it that I suffer a lot when it's lower pollen count rate. But anyway, I enjoy giving y'all the images because just like my playback from the scenes that I saw that was interesting, and my commentary kind of floats with it, so we'll all be on one accord. But again, I love to hear your comments about what you felt about the stories. When you have some spare time, whenever you can, come back to the channel, put them in them comments, and I'll get back with you. I will, because I'm up all times of the night, guys, all times of the day. So that enough said, be blessed, stay encouraged, and I will see you tomorrow for Bold and the Beautiful Thursday, April 21st. Okay, guys, take care. Be blessed. Bye.